My dear gentle friends, I am very much zoomed in today because we have the brand new Nomad Cosmetics, the Fairy Tale Europe palette. When I first saw the outside packaging, I was like, ah, because it reminds me so much of Walt Disney World. It's not meant to be Disney, but in my mind, it is. Do you guys want to see what this palette's all about, all the details about this palette, well then definitely keep watching. Okay guys, so if you guys can't already tell, my makeup is done because I literally just got off of work and this arrived and I was like, I have to play with this immediately. So let me introduce to you guys the brand new Nomad Cosmetics. This is going to be the Fairy Tale Europe palette. Dearest gentle readers, once upon a time in a European land far, far away, a palace full of romantic castles, storybook landings, and adorable woodland creatures, the enchanting tale of Cinderella, Snow White, and other come to life in this magical destination. From Alcaraz de Segovia in Spain that originally inspired Disney to Sleeping Beauty's castle Solas in Germany, come with us to explore the inspiration of your favorite fairy tales and celebrate a world of happily ever after. The cause. We're proud to support UNOS World Heritage Center that helps preserve heritage sites around the world like inspiring European castles. Now there's so much more to this. It did come in this really cute like little pamphlet. Now this pamphlet's supposed to be like a book. Like you literally open it up and it says like dear gentle readers and it reads like a book and it tells a little story which I think is so freaking cute. On the back it has like little reviews as if there's like an actual book. I think it's absolutely adorable. Now I do not know the price point on this. I'm gonna honestly guess that it's somewhere between like $50 to $60 and I'm pretty much going to assume that it's gonna be launching on Tuesday the 11th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because whenever they do the reveals, they tend to do the reveals on Saturday, which is when you guys are watching this, with a launch date on the following Tuesday. So I'm assuming it's going to be launching on March 11th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, you guys can use code Allie to save you guys 10% off of anything Nomad Cosmetics. Now, this is supposed to be not a Disney palette, but it does talk about how this was inspired by all the beautiful, all the beautiful castles that exist throughout, Europe. Like we don't have anything like that here in America. We don't have amazing castles, but I know like Scotland has them, Spain has them, France has them, Germany has them, England has them. They all have these amazing, amazing classic castles that have been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years are being preserved. And that's what this is actually taking inspiration from. So this is not a Disney palette, but they do reference a lot of Disney characters. So in my mind, it's a Disney palette. It's a Disney palette. So this is going to be the Fairy Tale Europe palette. It's going to have 18 shades in here. There's going to be 12 shimmers. 12 shimmers, 6 mattes. Literally, it's almost a palette full of shimmers, which I'm so excited about. So I'm going to do 2 different eye looks today. This is going to be more of a shorter video because I literally just got off of work and I am exhausted. I've been up since 6. But I really wanted to play with this. So we're going to go ahead and start. I did take off my eye makeup. I left the mascara on. I hope this works. If my makeup like base looks shitty, well, it's been on for over 12 hours. So it's fine. We're going to ignore that. Alrighty. So on this eye, we are going to go into Frontier Castle. Now listen, I love Nomad Cosmetics, but when it comes to pronouncing a lot of their shadow names and a lot of just like the places they go to, I literally can't pronounce them. Struggle basic English half the time. So if I don't pronounce some things, know that I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Know that I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying not to be disrespectful to the places that have the places or the names because I'm generally trying not to disrespect and I couldn't even go about like trying to figure out how to pronounce. And if I went to Siri or Alexa, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, she would tell me and then I'd be like, repeat that. No, but for real, repeat that. So all right, so we're just going to go in with this really light matte brown shade. There's a lot of kick up with this shade, but we're just going to quickly just throw this into our crease. First saw this palette, I was like, oh my God, this is breathtaking. I actually did reach out to the team at Nomad and I said, y'all should have came to Walt Disney World and taken some promo photos over at Magic Kingdom. The setting for that would have been so freaking beautiful, especially if you went over to the Wishing Well. Right behind the castle. Oh my God, so freaking stunning. There could have been so many beautiful aesthetically pleasing locations. It's so funny. I love Magic Kingdom, but I also hate Magic Kingdom at the same time. And the reason being is that last time I was at Magic Kingdom, I had food poisoning. And let me tell you guys, that is the worst place you want to end up with food poisoning. That's the worst place because there's no like easy out. There's no easy out. You have to take the tram or you have to take the monorail. You have to take the monorail or the boat Or if you're lucky enough and you parked at Contemporary, you can walk to Contemporary. You could take a bus, but there's no going straight to your car. Okay, that's just not a thing. I'm going to go into the shade right here called oh God, I don't even know how to say that. That word. There's just no easy way out of that park. So I have not been back since October. 'Cause I'm a little traumatized. I love Magic Kingdom, but I'm a little traumatized. Plus, it's more of a kid-friendly park, and I like to drink when I go to the Disney parks because at the end of the day, it gets really hectic and wild, especially right now with it being spring break. A lot of people are coming in right now. First it was Mardi Gras, now it's spring break. So we just have a lot of tourists coming into the parks right now. I like to drink with my friends. And so for me, I just don't really, oh my God, this one, oh no, are you serious? Y'all, this left some fallout. Oh God, this is why I normally do my eyes first, but fuck, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go there. There's a lot of fallout with these ones, so just be a little bit mindful and playing. There's a lot of fallouts with the mask for some reason. But anywho, so I like to drink when I go to the parks. I think it's fun, especially like right now. It's Flower and Garden over at Epcot, and I love Flower and Garden. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. They plant fresh flowers. They have topiaries that are there in all the different shapes and designs of like all the different, you know, Disney characters, and it's just so cute. And they offer different type of food booths. I really do enjoy going to Flower and Garden along with Food and Wine, but Flower and Garden I think I love just a little bit more. But right now I've been seeing videos, it's just as busy, and I'm just like, oh my God, why is it so busy? Like, it's just wild how busy it is. I'm gonna lay that shit down. It's gonna be messy right now because it just is going to, so we're just gonna trust the process of this. But I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Love Story. So pretty. It did have a star, but I did swatch it. Such a beautiful, beautiful blue. But yeah. So basically right now, because of Flower and Garden, because a lot of spring breakers are here. So I don't really go to Magic Kingdom because of all the spring breakers, but I do like to go to Epcot and Hollywood. I love going to Animal Kingdom a lot. It's also my home base, so I go there all the time. So yeah, I enjoy going to the Disney parks. So for me, when I first saw this, I got super excited because I was like, oh my gosh, like they're doing a palette around Disney, because like if you really think about it, like no brand has ever really like collabed with Disney before. Like they have, but like not actually for like Disney. Like you have ColourPop that did like Disney princesses, but none of them have ever actually focused on the 4 parks, which I think would be really cool if they did. I remember there being one brand long ago, and I hope this is not like a Mandela effect, but I swore there was one brand long ago that did all 4 parks. I think it might have been Ulta Beauty that did like a palette for the parks, but I thought it was like, remember I talked about it. I just don't remember it actually being good though, because remember I was like, what is this? Like, I feel like they dropped the ball. I remember I think I said that like Glam might have done such a better job. I'm gonna have to find that, because I swore there was a brand that did all 4 parks as a palette, and maybe did I dream that? No, I don't know. Glitter glue, and it's not really necessarily because of the shadow. I think it's more because of the fact that I did have makeup on prior. So I'm gonna lay down some glitter glue because I want this to have a little bit of an extra pop to it. So I'm just gonna lay this down. Go back into that shade. So much better. And then I'm gonna take the shade right here called Belle. See, maybe this was their play on doing Disney without doing Disney. I'm gonna put that right here. So pretty. I think I'm gonna take the shade right here called Magic Spree. Like this green, it's like a green, almost black shade right here. And I'm just gonna put this like right here. We're just gonna do all shimmer. Since this is mostly a shimmer palette, we're just gonna do all shimmer. I feel like that'd be really pretty to put right on top of that brown. All right, and then I'm gonna take the shade right here called Snow White. This is gonna be a duochrome. This will be a little bit of a multi-chrome because it goes between like white, pink, yellow. Like, do you guys see that? It's so pretty though. And we're gonna put this literally right here, and then in the actual inner corner. Okay, I'm going to quickly lay down the same shade on this side when it comes to the brown, but we're still going to do like all shimmer. I'm just going to quickly do the exact same thing. I'll be right on back. Okay, I started putting the on the outer V. We're going to do something a little different. I'm just going to take the glitter glue and I'm going to put this all over my lid, because I'm going to forgo the outer V. All right, we're going to start off with the shade right here called Wicked Fury. This beautiful, beautiful purple shade. We're going to do like a little pinky purple moment. We're going to go in with it right here. Then right next to that shade, we're going to go into the shade right here called Cinderella. We're going to put that right next to that purple shade. And then right next to that shade, we're actually going to go into the shade right here called Prince Charming. It looks like it's going to be yellow, but it's like, I don't know, like yellow blue. It's pretty. We're going to put that right here. I think like just between that, I'm going to take a little bit of First Kiss right here. We're going to go just between that right there, like right here. And then I'm going to take the shade right here called Sleeping Beauty. Right there, we're going to put that in the inner corner for this side. Alrighty guys, let me go ahead and zoom you guys out and I'll give you guys my first impressions of the Nomad Cosmetics Fairy Tale Europe palette. Okay guys, so here is the final looks right here. As you guys can see, they're very, very simple, because this palette actually, even though it has a lot of shimmers, it's pretty simple palette to work with. First off, I love the outside packaging. I think the outside packaging is probably one of the prettiest outside packaging Nomad Cosmetics has ever done. Like literally the castle is like I feel like you could flick, like you could peel it off. It's so freaking beautiful. It does remind me so much of the magical world of Disney. I absolutely love it. I feel like they really captured how gorgeous and how gorgeous castles are in Disney and fairy tales. Like you can see it all in the packaging. Then on the inside cover, you do have Mirror Mirror on the Wall, who's the fairest of them all. You're going to have 12 shimmers, 6 mattes. And I will say I love the fact that the shimmers are definitely very versatile, because there's so many different colors you could choose from. Plus, to kind of lay it out really easily to do kind of like 2 each. It's a really, really pretty color scheme when it comes to their shimmers. Now the mattes for me had a lot of fallout, and I feel like they're so neutral. I'm not really entirely sure what to do with the mattes. I feel like since there's so many shimmers and very few mattes, I feel like they could have done a little bit differently color scheme with the actual like matte shades. I feel like I get why they did the more neutral base, but I feel like I could have benefited more from just maybe some pops of colors for their mattes. That way it can kind of blend more with the shimmer, but at the end of the day, I was still able to make it work. Now mine may not look the best. Mine may look kind of like muddy and stuff like that, and it's only because I put this on top of existing makeup. Even though I took off the eye makeup, clearly this never works out for me. This is like my 3rd or 4th time trying this out, where I'm like, let me just take off my eye makeup. My friends do it and they do it beautifully and their eye makeup turns out great. I do it and I'm like, what the fuck? You would think that I would never know how to put eyeshadow on to begin with. I do. For some reason, it just doesn't like to work with me. But you know what? I made it work as best as possible. I will say the shimmers are really, really, really beautiful. I think I'd created really beautiful, easy eye looks, something you can take on something you could do on the go. I think it's just kind of it was just me more wanting to play with the color story, play with the shimmers and play with the mattes and kind of see how I felt about them. And I will say it's a really, really pretty palette. I feel like you can do so much with this. I feel like this is great for those who love colors, but because you have the neutral match, you can definitely do some more neutral looks with this as well. I think Nomad did such a beautiful job capturing the essence of a fairy tale world. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I may not have created the prettiest eye looks. They may not look that great, but at the end of the day, I still think this is such a beautiful palette. So if you are a Disney lover, if you are a fairy tale lover, if you love shimmers, you love pops of color, this is going to be the palette for you. Like I said, I don't know the price point, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in the $50 range, but you guys can always use my code to save 10% off. And I believe, like I said, this will be launching on March 11th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I definitely would recommend getting this, because this is absolutely beautiful if you are a big Disney lover like myself. So I'm sorry, this is definitely not the best review, not the best eye looks, but you know what? I still want to put out content for you guys. I just didn't want to have to take off my whole makeup and put it back on again, because I'm really going to go shower and make dinner and relax for us eating before tomorrow starts. So this is the best we got. This is the best we got. But you know, this is life. It's not perfect. So anyway, thank you so much to Nomad for sending this to me, but I'll make sure I link all the details of what I'm wearing my face down below. But that, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's video. If you guys like today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel, to R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.